Alright, let's go. I mean, let go.
Okay.
2, 1, let go.
Oh. Okay, let go. And whatever that means, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Owlcast. On today's Owlcast, we got Tiga, Big Man, Austin, and special guest Headhunter, from the UK. My brother from across the pond here, which which we have a lot to talk about. Typically, usually in these podcasts, we don't have that much to talk about. But let's just get the one that we want to get out of the way first. Episode 102 of Dragon Ball Super.
Dumb.
It was my
Okay, everyone just give your general opinion about it first, and then we'll go into details.
Okay, so who's gonna go?
It made me laugh, and that was it.
What about you, Tink?
So all the episode accomplished.
I thought 17 was a savage.
All right, what about you, Head? What did you think about the episode overall?
It wasn't as hype as I expected.
No. All right. For me, this episode was just disappointing, honestly. Like, okay.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I need to try and take it down because he's like moving a lot. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
Anyway, nonetheless, when it comes to this episode, what bugged me the most is just like the level of reused animation in this episode. Like Hellis, whatever her name is, the god of destruction who keeps doing the same pose every speech line. And then, like, okay, I get the joke that 17 interrupted their transformation. You know what I mean? And it's Dragon Ball Super poking fun at the fact that they let people transform, and I get it, that's cool. But the fact that we had to sit through the same transformation animation twice, and it was already long enough as it is? Bruh.
And they did it for all 3 of them. Like, why?
I don't fully get it. Even like as a person who's just like, you know, like, just being a homie watching the content, I was losing my mind because this episode was like dumb on so many levels. The same reused animation, action shot, dude. I thought Hellos was bad until I paid attention and saw that they used the same reused like animation and reaction to every single thing with Beerus and Krillin in the same. It was bad. Mm-hmm. It was bad. It was bad.
And let's talk about the moment when Vegeta and Ribrianne start practically flying, you know, using that reused animation from the intro where they're pretty much flying.
Yeah, practically flying.
So are you sure this Tournament of Power you can't fly? Like, are you absolutely sure?
Honest to God, the moment we see 17 literally use Ki as a plane to jump around on, I'm like, then you can fly! Like, oh man. Alright, so what is something that this episode did good? Does anyone have anything that this episode did good on?
Chopo running in and out of nowhere.
Okay.
And then running out.
Oh, they did do good on, what's it called? When they eliminated that Universe 10 guy, I liked how he got caught in the move that Ribrianne was doing, that little spin move. You know what I'm talking about?
The recycled move from the episode previous, I like it. What about you, Big Man? What did this episode do right?
Interrupting the transformation the first time.
Yeah. What about you, Headhunter? What did the episode do right?
The ending credits.
Ah, savage.
Oh, shit.
Honest to God.
It wasn't fantastic.
It's very.
It was not worth the wait.
Yeah, this episode, like.
They eliminate these Universe 2 chicks extremely quickly because I don't care for them in the slightest.
You sound like a robot, Big Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. But yeah, I feel you. I feel like, okay, so here's the situation that we got, right? 17 goes on to take Panther Lily, or whatever. I'm going to call it Panther Lily. He goes on to fight Panther Lily, in which Panther Lily's response is, I'm just going to dash around you and get faster. Right? And then he just kind of like knocks her away, and at the end of the day, he's like, I was just studying your fighting style, that's all. Bye.
Practically.
And then,
Yeah, so the fight was pretty much.
Like, usually, like, Dragon Ball Super's done a good job at making all of these fights matter. But it's just literally just one fight this episode. I don't know.
That's what.
Yeah, Vegeta and Ribrianne.
I mean, Vegeta and Ribrianne happened, but, like, it wasn't even a real fight. It was Vegeta going, oh, wait, this thing is gross. I'm good, and dodges.
Yeah.
And then we don't see him fight her for the rest of the episode. She actually goes after 17 at the end of it all.
And then we're left on a cliffhanger for some probably gonna be like half-assed fight.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy? How Ribrianne, she saw Jiren's Ki Black and successfully dodged it.
I mean,
Like, I know it was holding you back, but you gotta think about how strong Ribrianne.
I mean, the thing is, it's not that, like, no one else saw Jiren go for his attack. Everyone saw it happen. It's just Kale was too distracted with Goku. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kale being distracted with Goku was that.
Son Goku.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I'm so glad they don't do that anymore. That was dumb as hell.
oh yeah, it was. Just in general though, I feel like the entire situation of the I feel like it could have been done better. I feel like they padded out the episode too long, or someone on the animation crew was like, let's animate these, like, because their transformations were really good. Like, animated wise, it was really pretty. And then that's it.
Actual like visual interaction that didn't do enough.
Like, I feel like because they spent so much time on like their animations of their like transformation, that's why they showed it twice. Because after that, the animation quality is just and they reuse like so many shots.
I mean, the first 10 minutes is actually just her transforming.
Yeah.
It's just not exciting.
Yep. I'm not even joking. Like the first 10 minutes, I looked at the timestamp while I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm 10 minutes in, and they finally."
He made it
transformed
halfway through
successfully."
the episode, basically.
Yeah, I got halfway into the episode. I was like, really? Is that all that was so far?
And then I honestly was expecting a really good like explanation as to why like they let people transform in Dragon Ball. Like, oh, you stop them, you don't know what could happen. You know what I mean? But all we got is it's rude. Don't do it. Wait your turn. Which, come on.
17 acted like he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
What happened, guys?
It was like they broke the fourth just to have that try and be funny.
Yeah, and it would have been fine if they actually like. I feel like if they gave a real explanation, I would have been okay with it. Like any explanation of like, you don't know what happens to a person's body if you like mess up the transformation. It could be far worse. You know what I mean?
Like, but no, what I don't get is why do they look like that? Like, why do they not look normal?
Oh, well, it's supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be like the joke off of like the like the what is it? What is that called? The
Moon.
yeah, but I forgot the specific trope it is of like the magic girl trope of like anime magic girls, where like they become like all cute or whatever when they transform. Like, it's supposed to be a joke off of that, but what we get is a furry, a wizard, and a BBW. So,
BBW.
tell me if I'm wrong.
But he's not wrong.
Yeah, like
He's not.
Thick. With a capital T.
We got a BBW and a furry, and the other one's just.
a wizard. It looks like a wizard.
She's into, you know, role play.
Steroid in chat right now. Like, holy shit, this guy needs to tone it down.
So, my question for you guys is like, what are things like up and coming things that you would like to see in Dragon Ball Super? Because this episode was a letdown.
A fusion between Kale and Khalifa.
What I want to see is Gogeta pop up in this tournament. Because the rules never actually stated that you cannot fuse in this tournament.
Fair enough.
Like, there's a lot of rules that everyone's been all like, oh, that can't happen, because they're just assuming off Universe 6 rules, but then it turns out to be okay in this tournament, and then it's like, oh.
You know what?
Literally, the only rules we actually know of is the rules Grand Prix said, which is no flying, which you just can't fly, which I don't know if that's actually true after watching this episode.
Also, can we just first admit, I don't understand the concept of not letting everybody fly. Like, I get that you want everyone to be on the ground fighting or whatever, but, like, honestly speaking, oh, well, if they fly, they'll just fly back up. If you have a line that you get knocked down under, then, like, you can't come back. That's whatever. Because Bird Girl got kicked so hard by 17 she couldn't fix herself. And we see in Dragon Ball characters who can fly all the time get knocked to literally the bottom of the ocean or through mountains. If you can fly, the odds are you wouldn't let that happen. Sometimes they try to stop themselves. So arguably enough, come on, fam. And it's becoming
Also,
huh?
I wanted to say, is there like, didn't they say there's 38 minutes left in this
I
tournament?
think so.
So, that's like more than half the time left. And apparently the strongest are the only people left.
Yep.
They rushed it. It was rushed.
Yeah. Like I feel like out of this entire thing, it didn't feel like. I feel like it was a great idea on paper, and they're like, well, Dragon Ball's never had a battle royale before. Let's make a battle royale, and then they executed it horribly.
Oh no, definitely. It just seemed like two squeezed together last minute.
Yeah. Like it really does feel like these episodes are like the scripts to them are being written like in the last second. Which I mean, granted, we don't know what's going on over there. We can't help that, but like, bro, this episode looks like it was literally built to give them time on the writing staff to come up with another thing for the episode. Like the episode literally consists of like what it can
Reuse animation.
reuse animation. That's it, right? Like reuse animation in one fight.
Yeah, I think they're just like what you said, like they're just trying to give this writers time because it started off hype. I can't like the trio did Dangers and all that.
Yeah.
And then they came through. They did that. Like I think they're like actually starting to like plan out the Jiren and Goku fight.
It just feels weak, honestly, at this point. I don't know. But what I would like to see coming into Dragon Ball Super soon is not even Goku's transformation or anything like that. I just want to see, like, Piccolo do something of value. No, also, side note, no one cares about the Namekians of Universe 6. No one cares.
There's not make it to Universe 6.
Yeah. Did you not see that when he was swiping through the God Pad?
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
was
the
two
Namekians
little
in Universe
Namekians
6.
on there. Well, one was like skinny and one was really buff.
Yeah, there's
I didn't even see that.
there's two Namekians for Universe 6. But honest to God,
Oh wow.
no one cares. They're not deities. They serve no purpose. It's not like those Namekians are gonna like. Look, at this point, we've learned what we can learn from Universe 6. Universe 6 is full of people trying to learn from Universe 7. Like,
They were basically like refugees.
I wish they would run up on Piccolo. Piccolo's like, nah, fam, I could be a giant and kick them all off the map, then go back to base form.
But could
If they
Piccolo
have a
go giant
transformation
form?
that we've never seen before.
But could Piccolo go into
Yeah, what if
giant
Piccolo
form?
learns from them?
I mean, that'd
Yo,
be cool,
let's freeze 'em.
but like, let's be real here, and let's be honest to God here. What would what would be something that you think Piccolo could learn from them? Like what would you give them that you teach Piccolo?
Super Kami.
Super common.
800.
Super common.
Exactly. That's it. That's what he will learn.
I'd honestly, if they rolled up on Piccolo, like, hey, we're gonna go Super Namekian. Why don't you do it? And Piccolo's like, what? And they like turn blue or
Yeah,
whatever.
like what Vegeta did to Kaiba.
Yeah, if they did that, I would be like, okay, Dragon Ball Super. Not only have you made this tournament actually interesting again, you've made use of Piccolo. Let's see what happens. And I know they're gonna drop the ball the next episode. Piccolo gets new power up, knocked off map.
Just straight like a
Just like,
bitch
yeah.
slap in the
Just when
face.
Phil was
Piccolo.
getting a winning streak, nope.
He gets the backhand.
Honestly enough, dude, like, I don't know. Like, Dragon Ball Super has been, like, it's been toying around with the idea of being good, but it doesn't want to follow through. Like, animation or not, just, like, follow through, fam. Like, but, okay, is there anything that anybody, like, wants to see coming out of Dragon Ball Super? Like, is there anything that you want to see?
I already said mine.
Some really good battles. Hopefully some really good battles that we
I
can all
wanna
talk about in the end.
I want
in
to
the
see
future.
Gohan do something amazing.
Yes, make Gohan.
I mean, Gohan did just split up everyone because, apparently the area is too small for them at the moment,
Yeah, right.
or something
I
like
mean,
that.
he tried to keep the team together, but they kept on doing their own thing on the tournament power. The Supreme Kai tell them to just stick together because if you there's strength in numbers. So if you fight one person, make sure you have two along with me. So
I mean,
you
yeah,
can
there's strength in
easily take them
numbers,
out.
but then we find out in Dragon Ball Super, like, tag teaming, like, anytime they tag team a main character, they're gonna lose. Like, there's strength in numbers, but then Kale and Khalifa just took out an entire universe, basically.
I mean, I want to point out some here. Why did Tien, Roshi, Piccolo, and Gohan actually split up? There's 38 minutes left.
Like, honestly,
because,
it's
like,
plot.
Kale
It's
was going
plot
on
induced
rampage.
stupidity. Like, and yeah, Kale can go on her rage or whatever, but Kale's in the base form when that whole situation happened. And it took 2 Saiyans to take out a majority of an entire universe. They ain't no strength in numbers, my boy. Hold that L. Nonetheless,
She transforms. She passes out afterwards. It's like they did that 2 episodes in a row.
it's pretty fair in my opinion. That's a fair trade-off for that transformation. All right. Moving on to the next topic. I mean, is there anything that anyone else wants to say about Dragon Ball Super before we end it?
I do.
Hopefully, have some good episodes and good fights.
I mean, I want to say that I think that, getting Krillin out, I think that was I don't think that was the smartest thing. You know what I mean?
What could you have done?
Okay, so look, hear me out, alright? And I was gonna say stupid, but now I've thought about it thoroughly. I was watching a video about saying how Krillin was, the probably most skillful Z fighter. Alright. Do
Roshi.
you think Roshi's the most skillful?
Yes.
I don't know. I was watching a video. It was like Krillin. It was explaining how Krillin was the most skillful Z fighter, and so because he survived all those all those
Oh,
villains.
no. I don't know who is misleading you.
I'm sorry, Tiga.
Tiga, Krillin ain't survived nothing. He didn't survive, he survived Frieza due to Dende. He didn't survive Boo.
And he still got bonus.
And he
later on.
didn't notice that he survived Cell. It's because Cell wasn't going for collateral damage. He was going for actual 18 to 17. So, yeah, surviving Cell isn't the greatest accomplishment. So did everything else.
Yeah, he died by Boo. He died by
Yeah.
Frieza.
He didn't.
And Tambourine.
All of the big
Yeah.
EBZ killed
Like, and be real with you,
Krillin except
like everyone's all like, oh well, Krillin's skilled, but Krillin's just a cockroach at this point.
He got killed by Tambourine in Dragon
Yeah, I
Ball.
remember that.
Basically
the
by
first
a
main
slap.
character.
By a slap.
Yeah. Well, no, it was like Tambourine ran and stepped on his head and apparently broke his neck, I think. it was.
Yeah, specifics.
I
It's
don't
been
know.
too
I
long.
never
It's been
watched
too
it.
long.
Died out-
But
out-
like Tiga, like honestly, Krillin isn't that skilled. He's not. Krillin has a few techniques.
Strongest Earthling? Probably.
Nah, debatable. Krillin is not a bad fighter. Don't get me wrong, but Krillin doesn't have anything to his name really. Like Krillin has the solar flare, the scatter Kamehameha.
Sucker this.
Solar Flare's not even hit. It's
Yeah, it's the end. So he has. I mean,
He can hold a spirit bomb for Goku for a few seconds.
yeah. Goku in his form is like, yo, Krill, hold this, I'll be right back. And that's how they're gonna make him useful. Like, honest to God, I'm not trying to be that guy. But, like, I'm not gonna hate on Krillin or whatever. But Krillin's use in Dragon Ball has never been anything worth value.
Senzu Bean. He's basically the healer.
No, because Dende exists.
Yeah, Dende is.
Majin Buu
Yeah.
exists.
Like, Krillin's purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Krillin's purpose is nothing. Like, his purpose is just, he's been there since Goku, forever. He's Goku's best friend. He has to be there.
So basically, he's the Sakura of the group.
No. No.
No.
I am sorry. Sorry. He is the Shino of the group.
Ooh. That's rough.
Because
Was that really called
even
flower?
Yamcha is relevant.
Oh wow.
Yes, Yamcha.
He has a spirit ball that can go by and just hit multiple people.
Like, I'm gonna remember you. If they put Yamcha in this tournament, yeah, Yamcha's weak and useless, but Yamcha can tag a bunch of enemies in one shot. The people who can fly, they're annoying. Yamcha can actually do something against people who can fly. Versus, I throw a destructo disc that splits into 3 pieces. Okay?
That I can't really use lethally.
Yeah, this lethal
I
thing I can't use properly. But Yamcha's ball that can't kill people, like if you swapped out Krillin for Yamcha, it would been fine. I like Krillin because of the fact that Android 18 and him are like the world's greatest power couple. But I came for 18, not Krillin.
Sure enough.
Like, Krillin, like, honestly is garbage shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Not to mention, Krillin got knocked out like a chump.
I like the boy. Well, in my opinion, I like Krillin.
I like Krillin, but he was used to his fullest in this tournament, I honestly feel.
He was. There wasn't much else he could do.
Oh no, Krillin blinds his opponent. Wait, he blinded the one blind guy in this tournament. Unless you count Jiren, according to like ideas or whatever. Like, it's dumb, but nonetheless.
People who look too far into things, let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is there anything else anyone wants to say about the episode? Or just Dragon Ball Super before we move on? Dope! Sweet! Moving on!
Alright, fine.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So, okay, so this is kind of off topic a lot, but this is one of the topics, but I've been on YouTube for a long time, or I've been on YouTube for a long time. Everyone here who's ever clicked on a YouTube video has seen everyone here has seen like thousands if not hundreds of thumbnails, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone here has seen at least 1 million thumbnails. What is the one thing you hate the most about thumbnails?
Clickbait.
Writing on the thumbnail.
Say.
Clickbait.
Clickbait sucks. And clickbait sucks. But I click on like, honestly, I'm okay with a clickbait thumbnail more than I am a thumbnail that has writing in it. Because I'd rather click on like a clickbait thumbnail.
I hate.
And keep it somewhat.
That's because you do clickbait, though.
Who, me?
Or
I do. I rarely clickbait. I clickbaited one time.
No, I hate clickbait. I hate clickbait that has nothing to do with the video. If it's like Big Man's clickbait, where it's just like, let's say
Fernando.
his naked Kuko, but it's cropped out, but she's actually used in the video. I'm okay with that.
if I've never done that.
Yeah, like even with like my streams or whatever,
Yeah,
like
not Kuko
when I make the
specifically.
thumbnail for my streams or whatever, I actually try to use that character in the stream. That way, it's not like, who is that? And they never get shown. But yeah, clickbait sucks. But okay, so what is your ideal thumbnail for anybody here who's like watching the podcast, up and coming YouTuber? Take notes. What is your ideal thumbnail? Like, what is something that it must have, like above everything else in this thumbnail? Go.
So, something that has to be interesting. That's something that connects with the video. Not something that's like out of nowhere, like doesn't connect with the video.
All right. What about you, Austin?
Like, say like you're playing Black Ops or something. At least like have something in the thumbnail that is related to Black Ops.
Yeah, I agree with you, BJ.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hey, do you know Fernando? Do you guys know Fernando? Okay, so he's a YouTuber. I'm not gonna call him out.
No, take a stop. We throw shade in 45. We throw shade in 45 minutes, and it's 23 minutes in.
Yeah.
You'll wait your turn. You'll wait your turn. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll save that for later. Keep that.
Yeah, hold that for us though.
Good.
So,
Right,
what about you, Austin? What is something that a thumbnail needs to have? Like, what is the closest you've seen to like a really good thumbnail, like that's flawless?
Ooh, I don't know what I would call a flawless thumbnail, but I do know that thumbnails that actually have something to do with the video that looks relatively nice, something that kind of attracts your attention, that isn't just something that's, you know, let's say there's a lot of darker thumbnails for like a video there. There's that one thumbnail with like color, but it still has something to do with the video. That's like the thumbnail everyone will click on because it's the one that attracts your attention.
Pretty.
Right?
Pretty.
Yeah, okay.
The one thing I do not like about thumbnails is like the ones that has the title of the video inside.
Yeah,
the thumbnail.
we talked about that. Like text and text and thumbnails are like I hate. I also hate the thumbnails with like the red circle and an arrow. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate those.
No, I mean like I can withstand the text in the thumbnail, but just like the whole like title in the thumbnail is just like why would you waste your time doing that?
There's a Dragon Ball YouTuber that we're gonna get into later on when the shade throwing portion is ready. So we gotta wait a whole 15 minutes. I'm not gonna say who it is yet, but his thumbnails are trash. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Fair enough.
I will say right now.
Is it
No,
me?
it's not you. Trust me, Rapper, it's not you. However, sorry, but I will openly say this right now. The one thing that will turn me off on the thumbnail more than anything is like especially when it comes to gaming videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the thumbnail is too busy, as in you have too much going on, you layer too many things together, there's no color coordination, there's no idea, there's no thoughts. It's just splash, this looks cool, splash, that looks cool. We have a friend of ours, me, everyone here, except maybe Headhunter and BJ, everyone here has a friend. We all know him. Look, sadly he's not in the podcast for me, because he knows I'm talking about if you listen right now. He does it bad. We'll talk about it in like 20 minutes, but I just had to get that off my chest. Like, because I mean, YouTube's a platform where you get to create stuff, and yeah, a lot of gaming YouTubers or like anime YouTubers specifically, they'll use like art that they don't own that's made by other people as their thumbnail. That's cool. It doesn't bother me too badly. I mean, Big Man draws his thumbnails, so I mean, like,
I don't use other people's art.
like props to that. I try to make my own thumbnails like
Except the
wallpapers.
Broly one.
No, your thumbnails are beasts, and I'm not gonna lie, they're
I
beasts.
appreciate it. So, you know, I like to make them all interesting and it is like that, but like,
I'm sitting here like I can't make thumbnails, so I just use some random point in the video as a
which
thumbnail.
works for me.
That's what I kind of do as well.
And I put thought into my last thumbnail.
It was I like that. It was actually a good video. I did not get to comment on it because my girl's place watching on her PS4, but it was funny. So that being said, let's move on to like something that bugs me about YouTube. Headhunter, what are you doing, my guy?
Sorry about that.
Like, one thing that like bugs me the most about like YouTubers or just in general is like there's like there's like a YouTube crowd where everyone's trying to seek the same attention. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like everyone's trying to ride that same wave as somebody else. Or like,
I know what you mean.
I just can't.
They like and that one black guy, they keep trying to one up each other.
Yeah. I don't like it. Like, I won't, again, I can't get into the specifics of it, of throwing shade, because we can't right now, but we will revisit these topics.
Oh my, we're gonna be throwing so much shade at
Oh,
for
I can't wait.
Oh, we are.
Oh, trust me, I'm throwing shade. I got 10 minutes of shade alone at 40. So, yeah. Also, one of the topics that we have on here, I mean, this is something that we have in the topics just as a throwaway. Is anyone care or looking forward to Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers? Does anyone care about that?
I have faith in it.
I haven't even
Not
heard
too
of that.
much,
What
but
is
a
that?
Well, there you go. Moving on. Moving right along. Okay, so this is something that we talk about in our little clique, or especially our little special group here, where we like talk about main character powers. Which is basically like when you fall out of a combo in a fighting game, when you get away with something that you're not supposed to be able to in any video game. You know, our main catchphrase for that is main character powers. You know what I mean? Basically, when you get really lucky and things just work out for you when they really shouldn't. Main character powers. My question is, like, have you experienced main character powers like in real life?
Yes.
Yes.
How have you, like, okay, give me an example of you experiencing main character powers in real life, Tiga.
Okay, so in Taekwondo, okay, so this man, you're gonna hate me for this, but okay. So we were sparring, and well, you see, I was the man was going for a back kick per se. Okay, I dodged it in time, but the thing is, I fell back. He was for an extra kick, and somehow I closed my eyes, hoping he's not gonna. He accidentally let loose another kick. I was hoping for I don't get kicked, and I wasn't wearing a mouthpiece at all. So if I got kicked, my teeth is bye-bye. So I close my eyes, hope for the best, and it looks like the kick is gonna hit me, but it doesn't. And I'm wondering to myself, why? Why did I not get hit? It was the first time ever in my life, and I questioned, why did I not get hit?
Like, did he just stop midway?
No, he didn't even stop. He let the kick out, but I don't know why I didn't get hit. That's the thing.
Well, I mean,
you've done sparring before,
yeah, I've done
right?
sparring before, but let's not get on topic here. We're talking about the concept of, like, you using main character powers in real life. You know what I mean? Or, like, accidentally using main character powers in real life. Just something that, like, you feel like it, so, like, I'm not trying to, like, discuss sparring here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, anybody else have, like, any moments of, like, main character powers in real life by accident? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, today actually.
Okay.
I had to get some water from my car, and there was just $1 in the grass on the way back.
That's main character powers. You know, in a very chill slice of life anime, but main character powers nonetheless. All right, what about you? What about you, Headhunter?
Well, basically, I was on my way home, and I was thinking, I really need like some money for like to get like a bus to get a train back in there, and like I didn't have any money. You know, I was walking around. You know, I thought, I'm gonna have to call somebody, you know, to pick me up, but there was nobody about because everybody's at work. And you know, I'm walking, I'm about to go, like, see if I can like ask somebody if they can give me a bit of money. I see £20 just laying on the floor.
Was that like more than enough for bus fare, or was that exact amount for American viewers?
That was way more. I only spent like 85p, so I had like an extra £19.
That's what's up. That's actually pretty solid. My version of main character powers isn't as spectacular as you guys. I was on a cruise ship, and we were traveling like in South America, and the drinking age is 18 there, and I didn't know that at the time. So I'm hanging out with a group of friends who are older than me, and they're drinking whatever, and I go to the bar, and I walk up to the bar, and he's like, "Yo, what's going on, man?" I'm like, "Nothing much. We're chilling out," and he like basically asked me a drink. He asked me my like first drink, which is, I believe it was a Jaeger bomb. That was my first drink. And I remember specifically, like, I can't pay for this. And he was like, "Nah, man, it's on the house." And I was like, "Okay, just show me that you're 18. And I was like, how am I supposed to prove I'm 18? I don't have my wallet on me, you know what I mean? I have my card to get to the boat, but I don't have my wallet on me. And, like, for some odd reason, like, the girl next to us just leans over and is like, "Oh, he's with me, he's 18. Don't worry about it." And the dude's just like, "All right," and he just backs off, and I just drink it and go. And it was such a weird situation because, one, I don't know this woman, have never seen her again in my life, would love to meet her, and two, how? Like, one, the dude offered a free drink for no reason, and the one lady just covered me there. It was really stupid and fun, but that's just one of the many instances, but I don't want to get into like an entire list of it, you know what I mean? But, what about you, Austin? Have you ever used main character powers in real life?
Nope.
Really?
No,
I mean,
I'm afraid not.
I don't know, man. You told me stories where I feel like main character powers have kicked in, being the only one left at.
We don't talk about those
Okay,
stories.
we don't talk about those stories.
You ever picked up a dollar bill on the ground?
No.
Oh my God, really?
Did I ever tell you about the time when my friend had main character powers?
All right, let's hear this.
And so we're all outside, and out of nowhere, he just runs into $100 just laying down on the ground. None of us seen it. We all walked past it. But then he's just like, "Hey guys, look, there's money here." Picks up a $100 bill, and we're like, "Oh wow." All 6 of us missed that, but
Main character powers. Jesus.
And he was the guy at the back too. Literally all of us walked over.
Which, if anyone just had an eye out, they would have seen it. That's really ironic. Alright, well, we gotta move on to... I don't want to get into a topic that we're going to be discussing for too long due to the fact that, you know, we're getting real close to the shade throwing portion of this. So let's do something light and easy. What is your favorite video game of all time? Or at least your top 3?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yes. Yes, it is. I have played a lot of video games. Alright, let's hear it, BJ. All right.
I got mine.
I know. I said let's hear it.
Wait. All right. First one, number 3 is Crash Bandicoot, because growing up I had the PS2, and the only game I had for that was Crash Bandicoot, so it was a really good game that I grew up on, which was really awesome. My second one was Battlefront 2, the Star Wars one. And it was alright because my cousins brought it along. I loved Star Wars at the time because I was like a huge nerd.
Wait, so this is your second favorite of all time, or this is just your level or your list of video games?
Like 3, just the top 3 that I ever had.
I know.
From 3 to
okay, I'll continue.
And yeah, cause I love Star Wars when I was little because all the action and stuff that was happening from it. And then the last one I would say was just Dragon Ball because I just got roped into it by my friends. So yeah.
All right. I want to hear Tiga. What are your top 3 favorite video games of all time?
My favorite video games of all time. I've played a lot of video. Okay, so number 3. Number 3 would be, I think number 3 probably the FIFA franchise, because I play soccer.
I count franchises as one game. I'll count that. That's because that's fair. All right, keep going.
Okay. Oh wait, I'll be right back.
All right then, moving on. Awesome, Tim.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right, moving on, big man. This train has no stops. This podcast takes no L's.
No else.
This podcast takes no L's. Come on. Wait, Little Big Planet. That's it. That's just your top overall.
Honestly, Warrior Series 2 because that's the reason I have so many characters now.
I'm back. My cousins are spending, so I just have to comfort my little baby cousin. Alright. Anyways, so yeah. Third favorite game I would say is the FIFA franchise. My second would probably be Dragon Ball. Between Raging Blast and Xenoverse, but I'd have to go with Xenoverse. And my favorite game of all time would probably be Dying Light.
I'm back.
I can respect that.
I'm just gonna change my
I have
mind.
never played Dying Light, but I always wanted to try it out.
Stop. Kuka, what were you saying?
Characters because some characters have shitty characters. Some games have shitty character creators.
I feel you.
And they're just shit in general.
Yeah, I
Most
know.
games have character creators.
I love Optimus
No,
Prime.
hey,
I love Optimus Prime.
leave him alone. Let him finish his statement.
No, he has a fair point though. He's all about character design, so you know.
Yeah. Like games that have character design intriguing. What about you, Austin? What are your top 3?
Okay. This is a tough one, but I was thinking about it. I'm gonna go all out on nostalgia here. And I'm gonna say one of them was Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Oh yeah.
That's one of them. Because when I was younger, me and my brother would always play that game like so much together. I'd almost argue that's kind of what got me into really into Dragon Ball. Like I was already kind of a fan of the game and like the series, but playing that game and all the characters in it just like got me really into it. And another one would probably be Little Planet 2. Some due to like how much I played that game back in the day, like how many friends I met through that game.
Oddly enough, me not being one of them, we never encountered each other.
Alright.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I played that game so much, I have to have more playtime on that than GTA 5.
Yikes.
And, just for the record, I have like 72 days in GTA
Alright,
Online.
number one game, let's hear it.
And then, I'm not saying, like, these are my in order here.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying they are probably in my top 3 or anything. They're just what's coming to my mind right now. And I'm gonna say Mario Party 7 on the GameCube.
Okay, let's just say this right now. Whenever anyone plays Mario Party, Monopoly, or Connect 4, or even Uno, your friendship does not stay the same after. It doesn't matter. You are no longer best friends leaving that door.
But like as a kid, just playing that all the time, just like all the challenges and then like the rivalry between everyone. I'm gonna win this time. No, I'm gonna win. You know, there's like a lot of memories on that game, so.
I completely agree.
It's just what I'll look back at my GameCube games and I'll just see that sitting there, and I'm like, it's a fun game.
To be fair, if you played Mario Kart with a Blue Turtle shell and you were still friends afterwards,
I hate Blue
friends.
Turtle.
Alright.
Yeah, friendship was done when I played with my friends.
What about you, Hyper? What's your top 3 of the year?
And you
Do I
camp
need
in
a
the
story with all
and then
of
throw
them?
a blue shell at me. I hate you now. Get out of my house.
Alright, Optimus. Alright, now let's hear Hyper.
You don't need a story with all of them.
Okay.
I just did that to explain myself.
Dark Cloud, if any of you have ever heard
Nope.
of it. On PS2.
Heard of it? Never played it.
Dang. Well, anyway. Owl's gonna hate me for this. Mario Party 7.
Yes, my guy.
This is the second one. I played that all the time with every
Same.
I'm letting you know right now,
Same.
if you came over to my house and you put Mario Party 7 in my GameCube, I want you to know we were best friends when you walked in that door. We will not be when you leave. Alright, number 1, let's hear it.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of scared now. You know what?
Alright, what's your last game?
Might have to be Sonic Riders.
Okay, you know what?
Alright.
I'm going to be real with you. I respect everyone's list. I don't think anyone's list so far I cannot vibe out with. BJ, I can't vibe out with as much as everybody else. Hyper's list, pretty solid. Pretty solid.
You see, if I didn't explain myself, I bet you would have been like questioning almost.
Oh, no.
everything I said.
Every game that you announced is a game I played as a kid. And it was really hard. It's like, my list right now I'm going to be honest with you, my list is straight nostalgia. There's no part of my list that...
That's what mine was.
Like,
mine was just straight up
there
nostalgia.
is no order to what these games are in, and I had to pick one of my favorite games from each franchise. I couldn't pick all of them in one go.
know.
So, for example, my favorite, number 3 for me is Sonic Adventure 2, because I used to go over to my best friend's house as a kid, and we used to just stay up all night playing Sonic Adventure 2, beating the story all over again. It was a fun game for us as kids, and I plan on doing a Let's Play on my channel soon, so yeah. Just one of my favorite of all time, nostalgia and gameplay. I love it. Number 2 on this list is going to be, I can't pick between these two games. They're basically one and the same. It's Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 for Call of Duty. I love both those games.
Yeah. Black Ops 2.
Both of those games are like,
Yeah.
both those games are games that like I played as a kid. I love it. I love playing those games. Number 1 on this list is going to be controversial. I don't remember what it is, the specific one it was on GameCube, but Super Smash Bros. On GameCube. I think it was Melee. That game.
I love that
That game shaped me as a person. That game shaped my sense of humor. That game shaped a lot of part of it. For example, I used to be Kirby, and if I had more lives than you, I'd eat you up and fall off the edge with you. And we'd call it a day. I was a dick, and I will openly admit, it still translates to me now as an adult. I will openly say, like, this is a tough list for anybody, and I feel like it shows how much these games have shaped everybody, though. You know what I mean? Like, because no one has mentioned a game where everybody was like, ah, boo. Everyone's like, yes, that game. Which, now we have to take it to the homie from the UK. Your top 3 list. I gotta hear this, Headhunter. Let's hear it.
Alright, well, we'll start it off with an Xbox game. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's a firework game, and you press it and it'd play music. And I just remember staying up all them days, fucking, playing that. And then number 2, I'll have to say Modern Warfare 2.
I respect that.
Call of Duty. I know it's E.
Yeah.
Good game.
My number 1 favorite, bro, GameCube, Tony Hawk Underground.
Yes!
Played too much of that.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Oh, I want to be able to, okay. We've made it 5 minutes past the part where we can throw shade. I just wanted to get these lists done, okay. Now, for number 1, we gotta go back to the thumbnails thing. Kaiju, I love you, brother. If you're watching the podcast, I love you, brother. Kaiju, you are my boy. Kaiju, you put text in your thumbnails. You put too many effects in your thumbnails. Your thumbnails are too busy. I can't tell what's happening. Kaiju, buddy, stop it. We've talked about it before. Stop it. On the same note of this, Geekdom 101, one of the best Dragon Ball YouTubers, quit putting like quotes of characters that are cringy in the title, like in the thumbnail of your videos. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was like, oh, some of these thumbnails are really good because he's had like subs and artists making these thumbnails now, and they're really good. And then he'll put a quote in there, and it's like, no, stop this. Like with thought bubbles and little quotes, little speech bubbles. Oh my god, I lose my mind. Also, if you guys know who Tobarama TV is, he's a universe YouTuber who basically does like combo videos and shows you cool combo changes you can do. He's a really awesome dude. I go to him to get inspired for concepts for my own combos sometimes. I'm gonna let you know right now, he's cool. Too many quotes in his. He does the same thing Geekdom does, but with Xenoverse characters. I lose my mind. I'm like, you're a beast YouTuber. You don't need to do like low tier YouTuber stuff. What are you doing? I'm sorry. All right, you guys have a go now. Throw the shade. Get that out of my chest.
Okay.
Tiga, where's that one person you talked about a while ago?
Alright. So I totally play GT, right? And what I hate the most about YouTube is clickbait, right? So there's this man. His name is Fernando. He has 1 million subs. Alright.
Fernando.
Fernando.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I hate that guy.
So look.
I don't know him.
Every single video he has is GTA 6 when it's not out. And GTA 6 that. And what's crazy is like, okay, so he thought he put GTA 6 3 times in one video as a title. 3 times. 3 times. And what's crazy is that like, I'm like, okay, if he really has it, let me go check it out. And the first 5 minutes is him talking about a giveaway and hitting the like button. The first 5 in the video was only 10 minutes.
He purposely drags it out.
There was only 2 minutes of what I actually came to see.
Oh,
Okay.
Also, excuse me, let me interject here because that reminds me. If you're a YouTuber and you're doing a video or a stream of like road to so many subscribers and you haven't hit your subscriber goal, and you're using a giveaway for PSN or Xbox as your way to get subs, kill yourself. Continue.
Dang it.
I think I hate.
Harper's just like, I was gonna do that next stream.
Dang it.
I can't afford to be giving away stuff when I can barely afford to get stuff for myself. So I ain't doing
Like,
that.
bro, that is something like I see it all the time. And like, okay, so you guys,
Rip $50.
for example, you guys don't play Warframe. Most of you guys don't play Warframe, and those of you who do, you're not really into it. But to put it like simple like this, Warframe has this in-game currency called Platinum, right?
Oh god.
It's in-game currency that you spend real life money on to get Platinum. Platinum is tradable, and you can give it away to fans. When I stream Warframe, there are people who will come through and message me going, why aren't you doing a giveaway? Because most of the bigger YouTubers in Warframe do giveaway streams of Platinum, and they get away with this because they're big enough YouTubers to where the developers of Warframe give them free platinum for them to do giveaways with.
Who?
It is the dumbest system I've ever seen, because if you wanted to create content on Warframe and stream it, you now have to compete with this. You now have to spend your money. It's so stupid, and then no one's actually watching your content. They're just there for the giveaway.
Hey, now, your content. Fuck you. Give me stuff.
Like, I can't, dude. Like, I wish somebody would sub to me. Like, oh, I subbed to Al just for a giveaway. You will be surprised on how when that's happening. Like, no. Jesus Christ. I just can't. It's just so stupid. Anyway, that's off my chest. Any other shade need to be thrown, or we just keep going topics?
Shade. I'm thinking.
A shade for me, but I do hate misleading clickbait. People with TNA clickbait. It's just
That's fair.
you're literally advertising what you don't have, so you can die in a ditch for that.
Specifically.
What's up with everyone wanting people to die now?
I'm sorry, dude, but like, oh, I hate that. Alright. So, on the concept of dying in a ditch, what is the worst thing about Xenoverse 2, besides its servers?
I was about to say it's servers.
Like, what is the worst thing, the number one worst thing about Xenoverse 2 right now, in your opinion?
I'm gonna end I like you better when you're mad.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
No, I mean, I would have to say.
Male Earthlings.
That's
Thank
fair,
you.
that's fair, that's fair.
Fair enough.
I would say,
Someone has to say.
Quite annoying since almost every male Earthling in the game sweats super fucking hard.
I think,
I know,
think,
right? It's like the fact of someone being a male Earthling makes them sweat. Like, you don't have to sweat.
I think,
Quit being a
I
sweaty.
personally feel like the worst thing about male Earthlings, or just the worst thing in Xenoverse 2 is, it's not even tryharding, I mean, it's a tryhard technique. I think, like, the meta of Xenoverse 2 has ruined Xenoverse 2. It's meta. Like, if you don't burst dash cancel, key blast cancel, you know what I mean? If you're not doing that, you're losing. Because the only way to compete against it is to do it.
I didn't know what key blast canceling was, and I just saw a bunch of people throwing key blasts at me, and I was like, "Why the hell are you doing that?" And I knew it was just it annoyed the hell out of me. And I realized
Rhyme style. I think he's the main progenitor of it, and I'm gonna be honest.
Like, honest to God, bro. Like, I do win fights by key blast canceling, but, like there's,
it's the only way.
like, it's the only way to combat against it. And when I try to fight people who don't key blast cancel, because it's such a habit, because you fight more people who do than don't, and then unvanishable combos of any kind shouldn't be in this game. I don't care who you are.
I agree.
I don't care if you do Murder Grenade, Bomber DX into Emperor's Edge, whatever you call it. You're not good for doing that. That doesn't make you good at this game. It doesn't make you impressive in any kind of way. It makes you annoying to fight.
It just means you abuse a mechanic that I can do literally nothing against.
Yeah, like, that's not impressive. No one cares. Like,
I think they made the like. Oh, I'm sorry. I cut you.
no, it's just no, go for it, T. I'll hold it. Go for it.
What's it called? It's like, okay, so you know how with your King Black, your Big Bang coming out and your Golden form does more than 2 bars of health.
Yeah,
That should not be allowed in the game, period.
I agree. I completely agree. If I break your stamina on my freezer race, I can one-shot you. I've one-shotted Austin when he was AFK with my freezer race. I can one-shot you.
Like, I get that, yes. Like, my main thing, like, I can do tons of damage doing this move. But the thing is, it can't be that much. Like, you can't be doing all that.
I like you better when you're mad. It's like, no, I don't want to lose the entire match because you stamina broke me once. No, we're going to have to work for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Like,
honestly, in Xenoverse 2, and this is the thing that, like, sucks about it, is it's one of those games that rewards you for being defensive. You know what I mean? Like, if Austin, if me and Austin fighting each other, right? And Austin comes at me, if I'm blocking, I can jump out of his combo while blocking, and he still has to keep swinging.
Because if you
Yeah, like I can't stop and just start blocking or
And
turn
there's-
around, and then he can just hit
Like in
me.
most video games, there's actually punishment for blocking. Like if you block, you still lose health, and it slows your movement as they're attacking. It's a punishment. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But in Xenoverse 2,
And Max,
yeah.
even if it came out.
In Xenoverse 2, it didn't. Also, side note, if you spam the block button in Xenoverse 2, you can get a perfect block. And getting a perfect block takes stamina and gives you ki. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I understand being rewarded for blocking accurately at the right time. That should be something that everyone should get. You should be rewarded for that. But since stamina is literally your lifeline in this game, and this game has a stamina break simulator that rewards defensive play, the sheer fact that you get such a reward for being defensive, that's not right.
And like the fact
Don't get me
that
started
if
on
you perfect block and hit somebody, they should not be able to perfect block back. Period.
Like, honest to God, if you're fighting someone in Xenoverse 2, like if you're fighting me in Xenoverse 2 or Austin or whoever it is, if you go for a block and you let go of it, you shouldn't be able to block again while someone's in a combo. I have been in too many fights where the person has done that. That doesn't make any sense. Also, key blast canceling shouldn't be a thing. I use it, but it shouldn't be a thing. We all know, like,
I don't really
I don't
use
think
it.
there's anyone in their right mind right now would be like, yo, key blast canceling's fair.
It is
Burst dash canceling isn't fair. Unvanishables aren't fair. These aren't things that should just be allowed to exist. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't, and also, the game shouldn't be so broken to where you have to do things to make it work. Like, you can't land Broly's ultimate with a heavy stamina break. You can't do it. Gigantic Meteor does not land. You have to do a heavy stamina break into gravity impact or whatever little technique you got to make it land. The thing won't land on its own. Fix your games, universe, but you'll let, like, oh my god. But you'll let moves that
You know, remember Go back in Flash Bullet? Those were the times.
dude, like Xenoverse 2 will go out of its way to make moves that shouldn't land. Like, you shouldn't, like, a lot of times Divine Lasso shouldn't hit and it hits. A lot of the time where Savage Strike misses, you'll get the teleport and you'll hit the dude. It's just like,
Or what about those stamina break combos where they literally do a 180 and then hit you?
oh yeah, okay.
Or you fly over their head
Oh, yeah, they hit
and then
you.
they still hit you, and it's like, oh.
Yeah. I'll take that at me.
They need to fix the lag. That's basically what they need to do. Fix the
I
lag.
feel like what they need to do is two major things when it comes to Xenoverse 2. Or Xenoverse 3, because Xenoverse 2, they don't care. At this point, I wish someone would tell me they care. Because this server with this game is slowly dying and getting worse. Like, homies who used to be
Like
4 bars are now 3 bars. Homies who used to be 3 bars or 2 bars, and I never used to fight 1 bars until DLC 2 came out. I'm just gonna say it. So, you may want to fix your thing, but like,
I dedicated servers. The thing that got me to fight 1 bars was extreme boredom and the fact that I might have been streaming.
oh my god, dude. Like, I love my subs. I love all of them, but not all of you have good connection, bro. And like, some of you will come through like, yo, Al, fight me. And I'm like, sure, fine, whatever. And I'll fight you, and I'll lose my mind in the fight because you won't be hitting a combo.
Call 17.
Dude, oh my god, dude. 17's one of the worst
That's
people.
the only reason I want to fight him right now.
He has some
Because
dark
17 isn't even.
shit.
17 uses an unvanishable stamina break combo on his male Earthling. When he's on his female Saiyan, or female Earthling, whatever that is he has, I body him easily. But then we'll start lagging. And I still beat him. Like, out of here with this garbage. Like Xenoverse, if you.
And then started talking shit and I just got so furious.
Alright. Well, on the note of what's like awful with Xenoverse 2, we can go on for hours. I know we all can. Especially Tiga. Because Tiga gets upset easily with this game. Okay.
it's
Honestly,
broken.
if there was one thing I would do, I would make it where it counter cost a bar stamina instead of key.
Fair enough.
Because spamming counters and being defensive is a strategy in this game. Love of God, dude. I'm sorry, this just got in my head last second. Chief has a troll preset specifically with 4 counters on it as his supers. And I want you to know right now,
Nice.
I saw Chief fight, like, it was one of the shitty tryhards of my old group. I won't say, sorry, Jeffrey, I'm going to say your real name. Jeffrey, here you go, my guy. Chief destroyed Jeffrey just by using different counters and standing in the same spot at the beginning of the match. And Chief had started the match, he has like 10 bars of key, he starts the match with Broly Super Soul, and just sat there and destroyed him.
But you know what else I don't like? there's nothing
Before the patch,
satisfying in this game.
anything unless they actually landed.
Yeah,
Like there's no. Go
What,
ahead,
Tiga, what
Al.
are you saying?
Like there's no satisfying moves in this game. And I'm gonna be honest, like there really is no satisfying.
I
In the
don't know, dude. When I land volleyball fist, I feel like a boss. When I get all
but
4 hits
honestly-
to land a spirit sword, I feel like a boss. Well, granted, these are moves that don't work that I get to work, so I mean, fair enough.
Nah, I don't know. I just there's no move that I feel comfortable or that feels, rewarding to me.
Like you don't even get rewarded for using like you think if you use a 5-bar key move, you'd be rewarded for it, but you don't even get rewarded for 5-bar key moves. Or have we just forgot about hits time skip?
Fuck, come on, half.
Dude,
Oh yeah, it's only good on hit if you use Awoken.
like everyone when it hits time skip, they give us it in the game, and it's literally one of the weakest strike moves in the game.
I know I don't. I really,
It's sad because it's one of the best looking.
but
It's so weak.
And then God knows why they made Birders, what is his ultimate, Blue Hurricane so awful.
Hurricane.
Dude, half of these strike moves can't be used. Kabas can't be used. Hits, it can be used, but it doesn't do damage. Blue Hurricane cannot be used effectively. Like, what is this garbage, bro?
I mean, I know how to
Right.
use time skip Molotov effectively, but it's just that it would take me a while to.
And then even when you use it, you can't do it. I fought Hyper the other day, and Hyper landed hits time skip Molotov, and it did less damage than he did before the combo to get me in it. And then I hopped out of it and hit him with a Key Blast move that did more damage. I hit him with a 1-bar Key Blast move that did more damage than hits time skip. Am I lying, Hyper?
Yes, Unrelenting Barrage, which is doo-doo butter, and you all know it. Paralysis, Blue Hurricane, Death Meteor, Victory Rush, Justice Combination, Spirit Sword, Burning Spin, Super Elite Combo, Darkness Rush, and
Oh, trash.
Oh, no. The
Yeah,
worst
melee.
trash of them all.
Time Skip Molotov.
The worst trash of them all, but arguably the best damage doing move in the game. Because it stacks damage, its damage over time is Secret Poison. Arguably enough, it does the most damage out of all the moves in the game because damage over time. But still, though, the moves also, like, come on, man. Like,
It doesn't really have good range. Like, I use it. I actually do utilize this move, but if I'm too high up on the map after a stamina break, I simply cannot hit you with it before you recover.
alright. Let's move on to the next topic, which still on Xenoverse, but let's just skip ahead a little bit. Let's talk about this. What is on your Xenoverse 3 wish list? Like on Xenoverse 3, because it's gonna happen. They made too much money off of Xenoverse 2. On Xenoverse 3,
Call Super Saiyan Red.
like on Xenoverse 3, a lot of people want God's forms, everyone wants this and that, but I mean like far as like improvements to the current game, what can they do? Could they change the hood? Could they change like what could they do? Because everyone wants to do transformations. I know everyone wants to do transformations. I'm sorry.
I don't want transformation.
What do you want?
Full
Oh.
Saiyan Tails, boob sliders. Yes, I said it.
Bardock's head.
Bulge sliders for big
I
man.
want the ability to customize my aura of my character. It is really disturbing to like,
I want new races.
I mean, okay,
Yeah.
like what though?
Silent in here.
Androids.
You have androids.
No, we have humans.
Okay, the only android race they could give you is Cell. We
No, you could give us like a literal Android
Don't really think I can make it.
17/18 type
you
thing.
can make their hair color right now in the game and use all of their moves.
No, but here's the thing. Oh wait, I don't remember if it's like that in Xenoverse 2 or not.
Yeah, usually.
But I know in Xenoverse 1, your key would automatically regenerate just
There's a
because you're
there's a
playing
super-
as them.
There's a super soul for that.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but you don't need a super soul or a charge. You just do that on
that'd
its
be a
own.
built-in thing for your race. But I feel like if you wanted that,
I mean,
like
another thing,
that'd be one of the most
Male Earth
overpowered things. But I feel like if
They
you
do.
wanted it, wouldn't you just like have max stamina and then your key would just automatically refill? Wouldn't that be like isn't that like a super
You
soul?
didn't need max stamina though.
I know, I'm just saying, like,
It would just happen in general.
I feel you, But Android races, it feels like it's just like if they were to go balls to the wall.
It's a little bit.
If they were to go balls to the wall and add like a bunch of different races together, that would be like the last thing they do. Because if you say Android race to me, I'd rather see like a Cell.
In my stream, having mic issues.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a Cell either. Not gonna lie.
Like I would like a Cell race because Cell is awesome, and it'd be really cool because you could literally get his transformations, whatever, or whatever you want to go with that. Like, cause.
Or you could give us some skinny booze.
Oh yeah, that's a. Dear God, dude.
Or females.
I mean, what would be cool though?
And
is
taller
if you
Frieza
got
races.
A skinny male
Not
Majin.
just taller people. Everyone literally just said that.
Yeah, we don't need shorter and shorter until like we're the size of a foot.
Mhm.
We want taller.
Alright, honestly.
Cannot create in this game either because the female models are too short,
Oh.
or because they won't let you make.
Can we
fit
get like
boobs.
actual
Fit
like
male
interesting hair colors and hairstyles in
I
Xenoverse 3? Can we actually get good hair colors and hairstyles? Can we get because
That'd be.
can we also get?
I want an owl race.
I'm down for that. Can we also get cosmetics that don't suck, like that you put on your character and when they go Super Saiyan 3, it just poofs away?
Could you get like a face scan, like you know how they do it in 2K? Like you can face scan and like
Oh,
your
God,
face would be in.
That'd be cool, but I don't want that because I don't want to see Tiga. So yeah, but that'd be cool though.
Bro,
That'd be
bro,
cool.
like you really had
We
to
can
say
throw
that.
shade now, Tiga. It's fair game.
Yes, Tiga.
That's fair game.
Fair
But
enough.
nonetheless, I mean, also, would you want to see a character run around with my big wide nose looking at you? Like his schnoz is.
No, I want giant eyes looking at
Oh
me.
God!
I look adorable.
Yes. Yes. Dude, we should be able to make Toki Toki. Confirmed. Toki Toki race in Xenoverse 3 confirmed.
Yeah, a Toki race confirmed.
Yes.
Toki
Or if they want to make Xenoverse 3 actually pretty cool, they give you like, because Toki Toki lays eggs and like, come on, there's no way he's the only bird of his kind, right? If Xenoverse 3 had a story, calling it right now, if Xenoverse 3 has a story, and they give you a companion, and that companion's a small little bird that looks like Toki Toki, and he just travels with you on your
Oh, yo, that would be cool.
that'd be actually pretty dope.
Dude,
would
I
cool
would.
to have a
I'd be
companion.
so happy. Well, he did lay like 5 eggs, and you had to go get all those to get the extra story bit.
Yeah, which, by the way,
That would be cool to have a companion though in Xenoverse
can
3.
we please,
That would be
can we
really
please
cool.
do it with fake?
Yeah, like
I'm sorry, go on.
I wouldn't mind a little Pokemon following
Yeah.
me.
Can we please do it with fake transformations in Xenoverse? By the way, can we do away with the fake transformations? Like Super Vegeta and Future Super Saiyan are just Super Saiyan. It's just the way they went into it. It's the style in which they transform.
No.
Those aren't actual Super Saiyan transformation. Yes, Vegeta calls himself Super Vegeta, but in every guidebook and everything, it's called Super Saiyan. So no.
Yeah, Future Super Saiyan, that one literally makes no sense.
It's literally just a transformation style.
just-
like he does it.
Yeah, it's just a different style on how Gohan transformed in the special. He just bursted out his arms and legs, and he's like, "Krah!" Super
Like, if you're gonna give us Super Saiyan transformations and give us unnecessary ones, give us real transformations. We have real.
Super Saiyan God.
Well, yeah, but we also have different versions of Super Saiyan. We have the Berserker or Legendary. We have the Ultra Ascended Saiyan with the buff form. Like, if you wanted to give Super Saiyan like legit forms, there you go. Because yeah, Super Saiyan 3 is a strike thing, and I get what they were going for there. But when you see Goku use Super Saiyan 3 in the anime, he's mostly like using it for Ki Blast damage. You know what I mean? Not for strike damage. Like, yeah, that was the fight with Beerus where he blew up like half of the planet of like King Kai. But on the same note of that, he could have did that in Super Saiyan 2. He didn't need to be Super Saiyan 3 to do it. Like, if you're gonna make Super Saiyan 3 a thing, make it where it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it a Ki Blast. Because Super Saiyan 3 feels like a Ki Blast thing to me. And if you gave us like Ascended Saiyan or Berserker Saiyan, whatever you want to call it, that form, that big bulky form, that's a strike. That's obviously strike damage. You know what I'm saying? Just like work with what we got. I get that, but like make actual transformations real. Let's see with this garbage, bro. Also, Earthlings should be able to get a buff Roshi form. I don't understand why they can't get
Yes,
that.
I've been saying that.
That'd be beast.
Buff Roshi, and then if you don't want to give Earthlings buff Roshi, give them Tien's like forearm thing.
Forearm.
whatever you want to go with it. And it'll be an awakening skill that changes your combos.
Give him 3 eyes.
Let's not get crazy here.
Not like as a form, but I mean just eyes in general.
I want better customization in Xenoverse 3. I know it's gonna come out like in a year and a half from now, but better customization. There's no way you can give me another copy and paste, and I look at you and go, oh, I'll spend $60 on this. Yes. Like, also, I mean, I know Big Man cares about this more. Big Man, how would you improve about the story of Xenoverse 3? If he's here, we'll see if he's here. He might not be. He probably isn't.
Did he die?
Probably.
Optimus Prime?
Yep. Alright. In Xenoverse 3, yeah, he's gone. In Xenoverse 3, here's my thing, alright? I'm gonna let you know right now. In Xenoverse 3, this is my one thing I want. Xenoverse 2 picks up immediately with the Raditz, like, the Saiyan Saga, right? Which, yeah, no one likes to pad out the runtime of a game. I get that. No one wants the game to be too long. But, hear me out. I would like to start from Dragon Ball. If you started from Dragon Ball and gave us the ability to make kid characters and kid CACs who could still use the Super Saiyan transformations and all that, that'd be pretty dope because a lot of people want to make kids, and the only race that can make a kid is literally the fat Majins. That's it.
You know,
And Frieza race. But, I mean,
Or like, this is how we could start it. We could have like it start at Dragon Ball, and that's why your character is
a
like
child.
so weak and whatnot. Yeah, as a child, and then as it goes along, then you go into teenager, and then you can customize your character again to, you know.
It just they don't even have to do anything that's
Or
smart
make him
either.
a midget.
They can be like, oh, there was a malfunction with the transfer, like going through time, and you've been reverted back to your child form, and then that's it, and you're golden. Don't do anything stupid, Xenoverse. Don't add any like stipulations to being a child where you can't do things, because Goten and Trunks can go Super Saiyan fine. So miss me with that garbage. So don't do any stipulations where as a kid you can't go Super Saiyan because Goten and Trunks did it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Don't make their combos weird. Just give them the combos that are scaled down versions of their normal conversions. Like, don't be stupid here. It wouldn't be that hard, dude. Like, honestly, there's amount on PC right now of like making a teen CAC that I'm gonna do for a video later. But yeah,
What would be cool though is if, you know, you could affect the story. Like, let's say there was 2 factions, Time Patrollers and what? Let's
Time
say,
Breakers?
you know,
Frieza Force, Game
Time
Force.
Breakers or whatever. Yeah, stuff like
Yeah.
that. If you could,
Yeah.
you know, change up the story and the timeline, that'd be cool.
Like, out of curiosity, does anyone else here kind of want like a thing where you could
Think of the
choose the Time Breakers side and be part of the Time Breakers, or like you could choose Time Patrol?
I want that, but I want it in this way because everyone's gonna do both sides eventually. But I want it where like, you know, like I want it where like, you know, because transformations are gonna be locked through the story anyway. You know what I mean? I want it where like, all right, if you want to make a Ki Blast based character, some Ki Blast, like say like for Saiyans, their strike transformation is the good side being a Time Patroller, but their Ki Blast transformation is being a Time Breaker. You can use both on your CAC whenever you want, on whoever you make, but you have to play through, you know what I'm saying? That way the game has replay value, because right now, if you play through the Xenoverse 2 story right now, some of us right now have level 80 characters who don't even know what Raditz looks like. Some of us have level 80 characters who don't even have like who can't fly. Tell me I'm wrong. How many of you have had a level 80 character who can't fly right now?
I have 2.
I have 4.
Well, that's mainly because I deleted some of mine, and I was remake and delete, remake, delete, remake.
But there's no reward for playing the story over and over again. In fact, there's a punishment for it. Sometimes it glitches out.
Boredom.
There's just no reward for playing the story over and over.
The only reward I get from it is going against Sanud and getting that Dragon Ball.
No,
That's all I get.
Yeah. I mean, what also would be cool is like I was saying, back to the 2 factions. So let's say, because Toa and Mira, they're officially gone.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Trust me. Trust me. Just carry on.
I mean, it makes sense if they would.
It makes sense if they would be.
A plot
But the
hole.
issue is,
Plot
like,
hole.
Demigirl gets revived by the
so here's my
Dragonballs.
issue, and like this is the problem that you get when you mess with time. Like, yeah, you killed Toa and Mira when they mixed together, but technically this is time travel, in which they could just find an earlier state of Toa and Mira and be like, oh, this is what they did before that happened at the end. By the way, enjoy. Because you didn't
I mean, you gotta remember,
definitively kill them.
Trunks did the. Yeah, Trunks did the thing at the end of the spoilers if anyone actually cares. At the end, Trunks did the thing where he went back to Gohan, future Gohan, and saved him. And then you had the choice to say, hey, we should fix it, or hey, we should leave it.
Which,
So that's
why was
I
that
said
even a
it's the
choice?
third
It didn't even give you anything.
Yeah. I think it was just like a poll that they're having secretly that's going to be for the third game. Like, alright, if we have more people doing this, then more people doing this, then we'll do this.
I want a game where Trunks goes rogue and we have to hunt Trunks down.
That might be what third game is about, because, you
That
know,
would be
That'd be
amazing.
because like, he screwed with the time thing, so then you have to go find him and fix it, but like, he's not necessarily evil, probably.
Yeah. Also,
Or really
also
just-
side note, I'm going to say this right now. For those of you who are a fan of Dragon Ball Heroes and you know about all the new God transformations that every race gets,
I'll be back.
Yes.
I would like to see those implemented, but I would like to see those implemented in a smart way. You know what I mean?
That's what I said.
I would like to see them implemented correctly. Don't give everyone a God race and their God form be incredibly overpowered. For example, in Xenoverse 2, we already have the God transformation in there. Frieza races, their God transformation is golden, and we have this in Xenoverse 2. So, you've already put that foot in the doorway. You might as well commit at this point, but also make it good. Don't make it bad. Give us like Super Saiyan, Berserker, and Blue, or God, and call it a day.
I choose red.
I don't know. It's just,
I choose blue. Just kidding.
I chose Super Saiyan White.
Yeah, not chose.
But yeah,
I choose the original God transformation.
Super Saiyan Black.
confirming.
And
Yeah,
What did I
but nonetheless, dude, like, I don't know. It feels like the situation with Xenoverse 3, there's a lot of potential that the game could go with, and they need to perform. Also, someone needs to fix the dub companies. Like, they need to be able to get the game ahead of time, because the voice sync is awful.
yeah.
If you want to see something that made me,
Yeah, or
like,
just delay the game.
oh yeah.
Honestly.
If you want to see something that made me bust, like I fell out of my chair laughing when the first play of the game, I put it in. When you make a CAC right now, the first opening cutscene, there's going to be a moment where Bardock kicks off a pull, I think, and he looks at Frieza and he goes, Frieza! And he says,
Yeah.
but it's clearly him screaming, Frieza! But he says, Frieza! And it's like nothing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Also,
That's why I just changed to Japanese, because the dub,
oh, it's awful.
like, no hate on them, because I understand why it's what it is, but it was just so bad.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to that idiot who thought it was a smart idea to make us save Vegeta so he can fuse with for making us like save Vegeta so he can fuse with Goku and Hell so he can become Vegito, but not allowing us to see that part of the story of Vegito fighting Super Buu. I never understood that. They skipped specifically that. Anyone else notice that? Well, you play
What?
through the story of Xenoverse 2, right? Let me show you how this works out.
I know what you're talking
You get to the
about.
Buu arc, and in the Buu arc, you fight Fat Buu while Majin Vegeta fights Goku, and then after you fight Fat Buu, you fight Super Buu while you fight Broly while Super Buu fights Gohan, right? And then you fight Janemba so Vegeta can go and fuse with, because you have to defeat Janemba. So Frieza, so my bad. So Vegeta can go fuse with Goku to become Vegito to fight, Buhan, right? But we never see that. Instead, the next time you see them, they're fighting Kid Buu. And there was just never anything said about that, huh? Because Vegeto's in the game.
I just never seen him in action.
It was super weird to me. I'm just like, that seems like a thing that you wanted to do something with, but you never did. Just, honestly, just, we could keep talking on this for hours, but this podcast is already an hour and 20 minutes long. So let's move on to the next topic, if we will.
I feel like it's been longer.
Yeah, it does. Which, I mean, we're getting to the end of it, but I want to ask you guys a question here about okay, so I know this is more for me, Hyper Awesometon, and BJ. But,
Ouch.
I mean, it's just for us mainly, but what is it that you guys want from YouTube? Or what do you guys want from your YouTube channel or life in general?
Just like have fun, like the people not just being forced to like have fun, like forced laughs. Something like, you know, just like laugh, like playing with friends and you know, just like not being forced to do something.
What about you?
Like, it's kind of hard to explain in a way. Like just like not being.
You want to
like,
be yourself, basically. Is what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Well, what about you, Austin? What is something that you want from your YouTube channel or for YouTube?
Well, me personally, I want to start editing more of my videos. Like, I think I said this in 2 podcasts ago. I want to edit more of my videos, do better on them, and start pushing them out more often. Because I'm doing YouTube for fun. I'm not actually trying to, like, make something of it, get, like, a lot of money off it or anything. I'm just doing it for fun, for me.
I feel you.
So, I actually kind of want to do that and upload more often. That's all I kind of want to do. Also, I want to make my videos a little bit more professional and get actual thumbnails.
We'll work on that, I swear. What about you, Hyper? 'Cause I know you're still in there, Hyper.
Don't pick me, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking, okay.
Alright, let me stall for Hyper. I also want to make my own banner eventually, you know, channel art there, which was made by the Hyper Duncan here.
Question, what would you, okay, so far as your YouTube channel go, right? Like, fast forward a year from now, and say your YouTube channel takes off. You have 200K subs, right?
Alright. I like where
What
this
is your
going.
channel doing? What is your channel? Gaming? Is it vlogs? Is it gaming? Is it art? What is your channel?
Oof. Well, me personally, it wouldn't be vlogs because I wouldn't like to just be holding up a phone or a really expensive camera and be like, hey guys, this is Sir Awesometon here. Today I'm walking in the streets of Los Angeles, blah blah blah. That's not me. That's not
So no vlogs, okay.
So, no vlogs. I'd be mainly a gamer and probably do a discussion every now and then, maybe Q&As if I actually get to that point, and yeah.
Alright, Hyper.
That's probably what I do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Hyper's still taking this time. For my channel in particular, I want my channel to be a community where I can upload almost anything I want and it do well. Not outstanding, but do well. I am a gamer at core when it comes to my content, but I've never been able to be described by just one label, ever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anyone could fully describe me with one label other than Owl. And that's just really it.
I got
What?
one. I can describe you.
What's it?
Adorable.
Yeah. Yuck.
Owl white.
Adorable.
But I would love to do the ability to just do whatever I want on my channel. I want my channel to be a place where creativity thrives, where you can come to and make art, discussions, whatever.
He is
Same.
But for the most part, it's gonna be gaming because that's what I'm good at. But I do like to do art and music, so I do think that'd be some part of my content. Because if I only did gaming, that would be boring, and that wouldn't be worth your time.
Yeah, that's why I said if I ever get to that point, I do like Q&As more often. In fact, I'd probably start doing a thing where I'd totally stream on Friday nights or something.
Because
I've been actually thinking of doing that recently.
even
I just never got around to it.
Even on my gaming channel right now, we're doing a podcast. Just because I just can't do one thing. You know what I mean?
It doesn't feel comfortable for
You
you.
can't. That's why, like, streams, I love you doing the streams. I love you guys. But there are moments in the stream where like, I want to switch to 3 different games. And I'm staying on this game because you guys are staying on this game. And let's stick to it. Oh, my God. If I had it my way, though, streams would have 4 different video games in the thumbnail. You just have to figure out what I'm playing at that moment in time.
See, I'd be the guy since, you know, I'm your little moderator. I'd be like timestamps for the games.
Probably help out a lot. No lie. Oh, man. All right, Hyper. We've given you enough time. What do you want from your YouTube channel?
To be a landmark for other YouTubers. Boom.
Damn, that's good.
Inspiration.
That's not.
I had to Patrick that one.
That's not fair, but that's good. I give him that. That's really good.
Yeah.
Should have wrote that down. Good thing this is a podcast.
The Owlcast.
Yeah, okay. Which?
Hey, Hyper. When's the Hypercast starting up?
The Owl Nest, by the way.
June 30th, 2016.
We're holding them to it, boys. And
June.
a year ago, it should be happening.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nah, soon. For
well, since it is getting to the end of the podcast, and it's also getting to the end of summer, what are you guys gonna do for getting back into the groove of school? Because I mean, like,
Oh boy.
because getting into the groove of school is tough. Like, a lot of people have trouble with it. Luckily, college isn't that bad to get into the groove of. But school is always grueling, especially when it comes to YouTube schedule and podcasts. It just,
not looking forward to that.
not looking forward to it. I think Chief starts school up in a
Just the
week.
schedule.
Chief starts school up in a week, and it's just like, that scares me, because I have a month left.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay for a month, boys, but that's it. After that month, we're screwed.
Who shit themselves?
Well, the thing that I'm getting ready for, the way how I'm getting prepared, like every time I want to go to like the cross country practice, right? I get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So that's basically starting me, getting me ready for like, school early in the morning.
Ew, you're being responsible. What a loser. Tiga, take it away.
I'm trying not to, man. I'm trying
I
not
mean,
to.
honestly, to get back to school, thing is, it was never hard for me to get back to school. It's just the fact that I don't like people taking away my free time,
Yeah.
which is all the
Same.
time.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I get you need to learn in order to get through life.
To get a good job.
Debatable.
Exactly. And
Kim Kardashian.
Carry on. Dude, Kim Kardashian.
Fight the
You
power.
just gotta get that fat
Let's
back.
give Kim Kardashian full props. She turned laying on her back for 30 minutes into a lifetime of fame and fortune. I cannot hate. Oh man. Anyway, Tig,
Dude,
continue.
can I go get myself a really fat ass and people like
Dude,
that's
make a
not
show
fair.
about
name
it?
your channel Man Thick.
Please.
Just name it Man Thick, and I promise you,
Man
people will sub to that. Owl
Thick
2017
What's going on,
Man
guys?
Thick.
Man Thick here.
Yes.
It's just like an hour-long video of you like oiling up your arm.
Man Thick.
I like where this is going.
Oh my god, no. Like, I know for a fact I'm gonna look back on these podcasts like months from now or years to come, and I'm like, what was I smoking? Man.
Well, yes.
The good stuff, apparently.
Oh man.
Whatever Sky does.
Jesus Christ. But I think to end the podcast, just on a good note because school sucks. I'm an artist. I know I'm an artist. I know Austin's an artist. I know Hyper's an artist. I don't know about I know BJ plays a piano. I don't know about my boy Headhunter, and I know Tiga is a martial artist.
Yeah, Tiga.
So Tiga's a martial artist.
I'm not a martial artist, but I can fight some martial
So
artists.
everyone here being an artist
Yeah,
and
Tiga.
everyone here being a creative individual, everyone here makes and does things. What is something that you do to get inspired, to make you want to create? What is something that you do just to end the podcast off dope?
Look at baby owls.
I can't hit on that.
Smoke a fat blunt.
Fat blunt.
What?
That's what's up. But no, dude, he's being real. What about you, Tick? What do you do to be inspired?
Real.
To be inspired, I watch Bruce Lee videos and stuff, and I think about his philosophy and how he thought about life overall.
So Tiga to be inspired, he studies the greats. That's what's
dope.
up. What about you, Austin? What do you do to be inspired, to create?
Awkward moment when you don't get inspired.
I mean, everyone has something though. You know what I mean? Like what?
I literally don't have nothing. I was trying to think.
Really?
I don't have anything. Why do you think I don't push out my videos or anything? Because I don't have that inspiration.
What? Okay.
I just kind of do it for fun, for me.
Well,
Like, if I ever get to a point where I have that 200 subs, then I'll focus more on, like, the fans themselves. Because right now I have such a tiny fan base. And I don't have regulars except for, like, you guys, which are my friends.
Good tiny fan base.
Regular.
but it's a loyal
Yeah.
fan base.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know.
I try my best to
I
put
got
out
loyalties
videos, so I
and
get too
loyalties and
lazy.
some
Inside my
ideas.
DNA. Coca-Cola, please got War and Peace inside my
Go ahead.
DNA.
Okay.
Okay.
But,
Oh, no.
well, I guess I'll tell you mine. When I want to be inspired, I always like to think of, well, okay. If you haven't read the book How to Steal Like an Artist, you need to read that book. It's worth your time. Go read it. Anyway, when I want to be inspired to do something new or creative, I always think of something that I love to do and what I already enjoy. For example, if I love a song, or I love two songs, I try to find a way to make the songs go together, you know what I mean, in their own way. But if there's a specific thing I do to get inspired, it is leave my phone at home, grab my keys, grab my sketchbook, grab pencil and paper. I go out to the river. And I just sit there for an hour and a half and just either at midnight, whatever time it is of the day, I just go there, be alone. I bring my iPod for music and I just sit there and I just listen and I just zone out and do whatever feels right at that moment. And usually I come up with some really dope ideas. So I get rid of distractions, I guess, to be inspired, if that makes sense. Which
100%.
But hopefully that I think that's a dope note to end the podcast on. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
So, if you guys enjoyed the Owlcast, please be sure to show your support by commenting, because I do appreciate comments. Likes are dope, comments are underrated. Just gonna throw that out there. Again, shout out to everybody here who participated. My boy Headhunter, BJ, Tiga, and especially Austin, because Austin's one of the only dudes. Every podcast Austin is here. He is the co-host of the podcast eventually.
I try.
I really do appreciate everyone who comes through, especially I really do. And if
I'm literally
along with you,
Hyper's just like,
along with Hyper, I really do appreciate it, right? Everyone's links will be in the description below. Headhunter's YouTube and his Twitch will be in there because I don't know which one he specifically uses.
Twitch.
Well, there we go, Twitch. And if you guys have any topics, please be sure to leave them in the comments because we would love to discuss it. And if you guys want to be a part of the podcast, maybe it might happen. Anyway,
Hi, Kaiju.
we'll see you guys next time.